Welcome back to the Shipyard. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've done a proper review. So I give you Wave 19 RIS Talvath. Not a glamorous ship, um, not a remarkable ship. Just getting that out of the way. But it's a Romulan science vessel. That's the good news. The bad news, it's a Romulan science vessel that costs 14 points. Recosted 6 points. Maybe someday this will be a six. Well, that's a generic 8 point, 7 point bad named ability. We'll see. But yeah, 1222. What do you expect from Romulan science vessel? Action: if you are within range 1 to 3 of at least one enemy ship, roll 3 defense dice for every evade result. Place one evade token beside your ship. You cannot perform any free actions this round. Um, that last part hurts. That's still not a great action because really your average is 1 1/8, so 1.175 evades. Basically, for consistency, you're better off taking the evade action. Really, you're better off being cloaked and sensor echoing to avoid taking shots. With 3 tech slots, really, you're a cloaked mine deployer. You're oh, good Romulan tech. Uh, mm, eh, that aren't cloaked mines. I mean, there's interphase, but you only can run one of those, so don't bother. I mean, nice maneuver dial, no red whatsoever. Generic. This generic has been recosted because all generics of recosted stuff are recosted, but it's a tech crew. Uh, yeah, double tech would have been great. Um, yeah, Aladar Jarok here is a captain 6 skill action. Target a ship within range 1. Remove 1 token. Evade, scan, battle station, target lock from beside that ship. If you remove a target lock, remove the corresponding target lock token. There's a better Aladar Jarok. That's just the reality. The time token one to force action choice. That's just a better version. This is also range 1 limitation. Uh, really just not great. Plus, I mean, it's a nice little support ability. It's a support gank, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all to have that kind of thing, but it just can't be range 1. That's my problem there. Telek Remor from that Voyager episode where they encounter, they do that time travel wormhole thing. Neat episode. I really like that. 3 skill captain, 2 points, no talent slot. Each time you defend, if you have a scan token beside your ship, roll +1 defense die. I mean, that's a nice little boost, but you can field the secret research elite talent upgrade. What is that elite talent? Well, I feel like we should go find that. Hey, here we go. Add the scan action to your action bar. Okay, so that works. If this card is discarded, you no longer have the scan action on your action bar. Fine. During the activation phase, you may discard this card to perform a scan action as a free action, but then that's the last time you'll be scanning. But it costs more. It costs 10 points if you put it on anything other than a Romulan science vessel. Sigh. Um, yeah, getting scan, as we talked about in uh, the first Star Trek Attack Wing 101, the action economy video. Um, Scan is not the most useful action. Um, it does have a place for cloaked mine prevention, and it is a combo enabler. However, it's not a Romulan combo enabler. It's more of a Federation combo enabler. I just can't see Telek Remor being all that good. And while we're at it, I cannot see Secret Research being all that good either. Um, I guess Aladar Jarak had an admiral side, so you can do his ability as an admiral, fleet action. Um, it's a little more intriguing to me as an admiral, especially within Romulan. What we've got Sela as an admiral or Sela. They've got a cheap Huron, I think it is. It's like a 1 point admiral. But this is like a flavorful, viable play as a admiral to kind of mess with stuff. So I could give Admiral Aladar Jarak a playable grade. Okay, temporal displacement. Craig, you caused me so many headaches with this card. Um, and yeah, it's a 5 point tech. You can only put it on a Romulan science vessel. So why is it actually good? Well, it's not. But it's at least intriguing. When defending, during the compare results step, you can discard this card, cancel all of the attacking ship's hits and crits. All cards that were used during the attack are returned to the state that they were in prior to the attack. The attacking ship cannot perform any more attacks during this round. So basically, it's a time travel. Well, that didn't really happen. Oh, and your attack is canceled. It's a weird card. It's a kind of useful card. But this whole process of resetting is annoying. I'm not going to call it the worst thing ever, but it does lead to questions about what's been used, what hasn't, and the truth of the matter is, cards are returned to the state that they were in prior to the attack, meaning they haven't been used. So we've got advanced scanning. Add the scan action to your action bar. Okay, we've got another way to do this. If this card is discarded, you no longer have the scan action on your action bar. So I guess my weird question becomes, what if I have two cards that give me the scan action on my action bar? What if I really wanted to do that, but then I lose one of them? I think I would still have the scan action. Whenever I perform the scan action, I can place an additional scan token beside my ship for an Ox power. Oh, but this costs 10 points for anything I want it on other than a Romulan science vessel. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. For advanced scanning, I should get 2 scan tokens, period. Give me the scan action and let me take 2. That is truly advanced scanning. Then you can just faction lock it. Don't make me pay more for anything other than a Romulan science vessel. Signal amplifier. I can discard this card, spend a scan token to add 2 attack dice or 2 defense dice. But it costs 5 points for any ship other than a Romulan science vessel, and it is ship unique. Are you guys getting the sense that they tried to make the Romulan science vessel attack for something, but it doesn't do that. It never has. It never will. This card is just weird. I could see it. I could see you doing this. Go high captain skill. It's like a Martok chariot, right? A Martok 8 to give a free action to somebody. And you take a scan, and then you use defense dice, but that's not how you want to play. Or rather, it's not how I want to play. Graviton Field Generator. Action: disable this card and up to 2 of your active shields to immediately perform an additional straight maneuver with a speed equal to the number of shields you disabled with this action. Okay. So I can do a 1 straight for 1 shield. Fine. Or I can do a completely different action. If I performed a green maneuver this round, discard this card to place 2 shield tokens beside your ship. When suffering damage this round, remove those shield tokens first. Great. That works so well if I know I'm going to get shot. Here's the other problem. This is Romulan tech. Romulan tech is super valuable. Slots are not plentiful, and I need them for things like interface generator. It's an interesting idea. I like this card. I don't hate the card. I do think it's very overpriced. Yeah, we've got 2 cards left. They don't get better. A warp core ejection system. Action. Discard this card. Repair damage to your hull. Flip any warp core breach critical damage cards assigned to your ship face down. I mean, that makes sense. If you've ejected the core, you can't have a warp core breach. For the rest of the game, you cannot perform any maneuvers with speed greater than 1. You can't receive a warp core breach critical damage card. If you do, flip the card face down. You know, I would have liked it to just discard the card. If you've already ejected the core, get the benefit of it. No ship can have more than 1 of these. It's an action. You get to repair hull damage. That much is nice. All right. Beyond that, no. And last card, Test Cylinder. Action. If your ship is not cloaked, disable all of your remaining shields, which can be 0. And target a ship at any range, 1 to 3. Disable this card and 1 crew upgrade of your choice on the target ship. The upgrade can only be purchased for a Romulan science vessel. I mean, it's great and all. The problem is you're running a Romulan science vessel. And that means you have to run a Romulan science vessel. So, yeah, overall the pack is not great. None of these cards are essential. None of these cards really impact anything other than mission play. I have never seen anyone run anything other than this temporal displacement in an OP. So really this pack is a skip, and that's something these days. But yeah, sorry to let you guys down. I don't like doing these negative reviews, but they do exist. So, all right, thank you all for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.